Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Maria and I am the trigger warning. If you're returning, hi guys, what's up? I want to do a little exercise with you guys today before we go into pulling cards and stuff, okay? I want you to just get still for a moment, comfortable, still, silent, and breathe in. A nice full deep belly pull with the diaphragm. Pull that breath all the way down, not just in the lungs. Feel it go all the way down into your groin, really breathe it in and let it flow back out naturally. Don't hold it unless it feels comfortable. Don't slow it down unless that's what feels smooth and comfortable to you. I really want you to take a really mindful deep breath. And I want you to feel for that energy that's trying to connect between me and you. Okay? Do you feel? Did you get giddy all of a sudden? If you did, hi, I'm Maria. Congratulations, you've just connected with my frequency, as I do give you permission to connect into me during my readings with you, so long as you have the purest of intentions and you are here only to seek answers for what you are trying to learn and explore in life. Okay? Give to receive. It is alchemy. There is always a price to pay. There's always a transfer of energy. Okay? That's what magicians truly are. We're just more in touch with God than you could even imagine at this point. Okay, at a point where it's not even a question. Like, I might not have all the answers as to what God is, as to what God looks like. But I do have a deep knowing that God is there. Okay. So if you're ever questioning that, I'm your girl. Come talk to me. Okay? Because even if you don't believe, I'll still tell you that's God guiding you. God is love. God is the light that creates all, okay? But God's also the darkness. Okay, God is something beyond what possibilities we have fully been shown in this realm yet. And I say yet because truth is always out there. It is always there. Everything starts as a seed. You might be that seed. You might be the only person with this idea, this concept in your mind. But just the fact that it was delivered to your mind means that it was delivered to the consciousness of all. Okay? It's just not activated in others yet. That doesn't mean it won't be. Doesn't mean it will be. Something that you'll experience. But it means that it will happen, okay? So have faith that knowing that even if it is decades, maybe even centuries after you've come in contact with someone, your energetic touch will have fully reached them by then. Okay? And whenever that happens, it could be instantaneous, you never know. But whenever that happens, you will know. You will feel it. Okay? So there's a need for you to dig in and try to connect at this time, is what all of that alludes to, okay? I know, weird activity, very strange, but I want you to do this with everyone that you are connecting to, even if it is just through texting or emailing. I want you to consciously seek true connection no matter what, right? That means that, like, I open up my connection to you, even if that means that you're going to come and try and bully me, right? Okay? Because I know that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And anyone who comes to bully you when you have the purest of intents, vengeance is for the Lord, right? For God. but it is not given until it is cleared through the goddess. Oh, shame on you. How dare you? That's so blasphemous, right? I can hear it all now. All the bullying. Again, I tell you, God is something greater than. O ye of little faith, allow yourself to be guided. Self-expression without filters or masks. Dude, it literally just felt good. Notice I'd been doing bibliomancy. I was feeling into the energy of what I was connecting with while I was talking to you. And this is where it felt open. So I opened it. And it's card number 30, Shining Through. It's funny because a few days ago when I shuffled that deck, and I haven't touched it since, I did see the Shining Through card. It's a really pretty card. So we'll use that deck, and if it comes out, then you'll see how pretty it is. If not, subscribe to my channel so you can see it next time. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, shameless plug. Okay. So self-expression without filters or masks, authentic communication, being proud of who you are. Don't be shy and don't be cruel, okay? Don't be cruel. Elvis Presley. Oh, beautiful song, beautiful man. Anyways, self-expression, yes, being proud of who you are. Yes, and Elvis Presley. What a beautiful, beautiful story, okay? If you've never seen the movie about his life from when he was a little kid through and you've never learned anything about him, do so. I share a birthday with Elvis Presley, okay? Another little bit of information. You'll see differences and similarities in your own situations with situations that you see others in, okay? And we can learn from everyone, which is why movies are good and bad, because, I mean, if you're lingering and focusing on bad stuff, you'll watch movies with, themes that just help you, kind of embrace that more almost. And that's good if you're doing it to process it, but it's bad if you're doing it because for some reason you want to keep feeling that negative emotion, the heavier, denser emotion, whatever it is, because it varies, right? Depending on what your situation is. But really important at this time, really connect in with you. Who really are you? Is that really you, or is that what people think of you? Which one have you been letting guide you? The moment you even start to question into truth of anything, please trust and believe that that truth is on its way to you. That ripple may be coming from the other side of the universe in another dimension across all space and time, but it is on its way, okay? So I guess maybe you like Elvis Presley. There's something more here about Elvis Presley. What is this about Elvis? Okay, I will say he was there was a very restrictive environment for him when he was a child. And so when he grew up, he was one known to let loose, right? To go wild. That was Elvis Presley's thing when he was on stage. When he was off stage, he was very charismatic, was very, had a very powerful presence, right? So that could be you, or that could be something that you want to achieve, right? Because I don't know yet at this time. I'm just being shown specific attributes related to the things that I'm talking about, like really digging in deep, really taking those quiet, mindful breaths where you're just feeling into your environment. Those will help you relax into yourself, okay? So maybe you deal with a lot of stress or a lot of anxiety. That kind of stuff happening to us from personal experience of myself and those I've witnessed. it can bring us to a point of impulsivity. And what does that mean? Impulsivity means that you're no longer as thorough at speculation and examination and debate internally. What should be happening lightning speed is at a stall. A dam has been placed. You're hungry for something. There's something you're hungry for. When you take center stage, maybe it's fame. It says when you take center stage, you will be noticed. Yes, you, as you shine brightly, this means being yourself. That's what it truly means to take center stage, right? I guess famous people is being brought up because if there's one thing we can say, whether you love them or hate them, famous people are famous because they are who they are, and they're not ashamed of being who they are. They're not, and they also don't apologize for being who they are. They just are who they are. Take it or leave it, right? As you shine brightly, you will naturally stand apart from others. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort. Maybe you're afraid of being seen, but maybe your whole life you've been shown that that's what you're meant for because you always end up in the spotlight in some way, shape, or form. Yes, the battle with my hair continues. I'm trying to, I even tried braiding it. If you've been on this channel for a while, well, if you're new, you don't know. If you've been here for a while, my nose is really itchy right now. If you've been here for a while, you know. If you're new, the struggle is real with my hair, okay? I haven't had a haircut in like 4 years, but I refuse to get another botched haircut, so I just haven't gotten one. I did one myself recently, but I don't really count it as a haircut because I basically just trimmed. But that was as daring as I was willing to be. Anyways, okay. So if you are looking for fame, like fame, na 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 na, start small. So if you're a comedian, start at your local, like in your small town, right? Maybe at the bar, ask the bar in town or the coffee shop if they'll let you stand up and do comedy on a certain day there at a certain time, right? And do your homework before that because you want to make sure it's a time of high traffic, okay? Naturally high traffic. So that you know that there's going to be a lot of people that regardless, they want to get there because they want their coffee. And you'll just be the bonus, right? Okay? Hi, I'm Maria. I can be your manager. Hire me. This idea may bring up excitement and genuine pride or discomfort, but this is not the time to make yourself small to avoid the glare of the spotlight and potential punishment by others. This is not a time to dumb yourself down. This is not a time to shrink yourself smaller. This is not a time to dim your light. This is a time to go full throttle, open road. Do you hear me? Full throttle. Pedal to the metal. Are you a driver like Mario and Andretti? Anyways, where was I? Okay, avoid the spotlight and punishment of others. Yeah, a potential punishment. Okay, so I get it. In today's day and age, we're all on some sort of social media or basically some sort of platform where we are all highly visible, right? Whether we want to be or not, we are because it's out there. Okay. And some people don't like that. Some people that makes you uncomfortable. Okay. You could be one of those people who never shows themselves on their profile. Okay. So yeah, maybe it's because you've been bullied. Yeah. I get that because I was bullied when I was little and I do have this kind of like timidness towards attention, even as an adult because of it. So if that's the case for you, I totally understand that. You just have to remind yourself that That's part of that programming that subconsciously gets put into us before we're even aware that that's a thing that can happen to us, okay? Most children are only taught a religion which restricts, binds, okay? Most children are not taught the spirituality of the religion, the deeper meaning behind the words, all right? And they know that, then they still refuse to do it because they know that if they let you dig deeper, they know because they've experienced it themselves, the fact that they started to question and wonder and want to learn more about another faith that they knew nothing about, but felt shame about it because their religion should be enough. And it's not that you're looking for something to replace the faith you have. No, no, no. You're just looking to understand others. I just got Katy Perry. As soon as I read It Takes Courage, and I really felt it in the pit of my stomach, because of everything we've been talking about, right? Like, it can be overwhelming for some. Not everybody wants fame, right? Some people are starving for it. They seek it. They lust for it, right? And then there are others who just admire it. Like, I don't know what I would do if I were in that position. I wouldn't want that kind of pressure, right? Billions of people waiting, seething, and just not seething, but well, maybe some seething, but like foaming at the mouth just to see what you're going to say or do next so that they can, attack it, basically. Yeah. Okay, so maybe you have people trying to discredit you in some way, shape, or form around you. I'm getting some sort of feeling of being discredited. So someone could be talking, it could just be somebody just talking trash about you. And it's like they're trying to create this ripple effect, but it's like they're stuck in a puddle. They're not even the ocean that connects the entire world. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're a puddle that's just going to dry up and crackle and be gone, right? Okay. You've come so far. You've been in the proverbial back of the room in a learning mode and in gathering mode for so long. And this important time has served its purpose. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom. You will be like a lighthouse, shining through the dark, illuminating the way for others, even in your worst moments. Even in your moments where you felt you lost control, it's still showing people sometimes you gotta bite back. Sometimes you gotta speak up. Sometimes it's the only way the others will listen. Right? It's like I'm seeing a puppy, the way a dog teaches a puppy, right? It's very different than what many of you think it would be like to treat a puppy. Reality can be quite different than what we want it to be, right? But it's like that for a reason. At the end of the day, the law of nature is survival of the fittest. And I know that can be triggering. I understand. But it is still a law. It's an unspoken law, and everybody knows it, everybody sees it. Just go out and sit out in nature long enough, you'll see one bug eat another. You'll see one bird destroy another's nest. See many things. Be careful of the voices in your head that say you can't, or the voices in your head that say you don't know enough, or who are you to shine? Okay, so that's not making you feel not deserving. Discrediting you. Like I said, discrediting you. The only ripples it's creating there's a disturbance in the force. Yes, it's in you. The only person it's creating a disturbance in is you. So I want you to ask out loud, where is this disturbance coming from? And send the energy back out. Return the ripple. Emit your frequency. Vibrate your light, whatever it is. Feel into who you are, like we practiced with the breath. Feel what is being thrown at you that you know does not belong. Maybe it's a feeling of being uncomfortable. Maybe it's a comfort, maybe it's a feeling of, whatever it is, it's taking your comfort level away. Maybe it's making you feel stressed out. Maybe you want to back up. Maybe you're holding your breath. Maybe that's why taking the deep breath was important. That's a reminder, and you need to practice that. Okay. Zero back into your center of power. And that is an accepting of who you are. Knowing and accepting who you are. No matter what that means. Even if it means losing some of the people that you absolutely love the most in the world. Who was it? Was it Job? It was Job, right? Who lost it all and then gained it all back and then some. If you don't know that story, you should read it. Okay? Very telling of how the universe works when you just have faith and when you surrender to, okay, this really, I'm seeing mud. Mud and muck, right? Like not even the nice mud, like at a spa and a mud bath. No, this is mucky mud, okay? In the depths of the bogs with the slimy stuff and the smells, right? This is that muck. This is the muck of being pushed into a puddle in the city that's full of sewage and garbage. Cities. It's muck. But you're not meant to be in the muck. Someone really wants you there, but that's not where you belong. You must now step into a new consciousness, seizing a new opportunity to share your wisdom, right? You know what you know because you've experienced what you've experienced, and it has transformed you in the way that it has because that's how it was meant to transform you. It has made you who you are because this is who you were meant to be all along, and you know the path you're on because we all know. We can all look at what the next steps we're planning to take. And we can kind of see where our life is going to go, but we also need to accept, I'm going to take these steps and make these plans in my life anyways, because this is what I want, and this is what I truly believe, right? But I also accept that what this person is saying could possibly be true, right? But it's their truth. They're the one embracing it. You've just been informed about it. And this and that are true. They have to be true in order for what you to want to be true. Okay? The better question to ask yourself is, okay, whenever you get the negative thought, replace it with a positive. Anything, no matter what it is. Oh, great, another person who's probably coming up to talk to me because blah, blah, blah. No. Oh, look, maybe this person will be different. Or, well, let's see what this person's gonna be like, right? So that's what life is about. Life isn't about stuff. It's not about our interactions with stuff. It's about each other. It's about our interactions with one another. All of us as humans. We're literally all in this together. No one's going anywhere. Not yet. All you are and all you have become is by the grace of the divine. Now it is your duty to share your gifts. Celebrate this. Okay? A lot of times, what we're called to is something, something that makes perfect sense for us, but yet somehow we ourselves did not see it. Did not think about it, right? I'm being called to the dice, and I was called to them earlier, so let's just do it. Let's see. Maybe Lady Luck wants to talk to you. Got a 4 and a 1. Oh, I can't see them because of the stop and pause buttons, but there now I can see them both. Can't see the numbers, but I can look down and like this and see them. So 14, 41, 1, 4, and 5. Okay, any combination of those numbers, and I guess the ones that you can see, which I can't see yet. I'll see them when I watch the video back, but we're gonna keep going. Those are numbers that could be of significance. Okay, and I did say we would use this deck. Ooh, smoke and mirrors at the bottom. Illusions. What if you are how you think you are, but there's also so much more to you that even you don't know yet because of certain blocks that have put in place that only God can remove from your life. And when those are removed in beautiful and divine ways by these magical random people dropped in your life out of nowhere, because I feel like this is how this is going to happen. Okay, hon? When God does that to you, those are angels. That is literally how angels work. They force us to make these moves that lead us to where it's like they're like the hand that moves the chess piece, and God is the chess player. Do you understand now? Okay. That said, that's why you don't have anything to worry about. If you really knew, like, if you, and I feel like so I hate saying if you only knew, it's if you only believed, if you only trusted, confided, just surrender to the unknown, right? Because that's what we're all being asked to do in this world. We're being asked to surrender to the unknown. Follow your heart, do as you're guided to, and know that I will show myself to you through your actions by, it'll be involved with your interactions with the world is how you'll be shown. Okay, let me feel into this a little better. Give us one of these. They do shuffle a little weird. They kind of make my hand cramp because they're so wide. I don't know. You adapt. Ta-da! And you overcome. Yeah, be like the octopus, right? Like the chameleon. Like every creature out there in nature has formed different adaptations to their environment. Form adaptations to yours. Adaptations that help you move, not just hide in place and retreat. No, my love. No. Adaptations that help you move, that bring you power, the upper hand, the high ground, the hole in the reef, whatever it is, right? You gotta really, really pray inwards, y'all. Pray inwards. God is not here. God is here. This is how you connect to God. This is how you connect, okay? They just played Grease when Sandy and him are singing at the end of the movie where they've both transformed for each other, and they're realizing who the other truly is, and they're realizing that they're like a match, right? That's a song that I was given, so go listen to it, because tap in. There's something. Yeah, to my heart I must be true. Yes, there's something within you that is trying to reach you, to speak to. It's a whisper of truth, okay? It's a whisper of your truth, of you, of who you are, okay? Birds of a feather. This is how you're really going to find where you belong, okay? Who you really are on a soul level, okay? Birds are known to be like spiritual messengers, okay? So you can translate that as like birds are they're little angels, they're little fairies, whatever, right? What energy do you feel that connects best with that, okay? Remember, everything here is corrupted in this realm, and we are here to help battle against that. And if you don't resonate with that, then I don't know what we can teach you on this channel, because my collective is a collective that truly seeks peace, that truly acknowledges it's okay to have differences, but just stay away. Don't try to impose on anyone else's free will, right? But then that's why there's still that physical separation that needs to be worked out, which humans have not been able to do since the dawn of time. Is why, you know, hey, because war is on the loose, right? Yeah. You're the one that I want. You are the one I want. I love that song. You could have someone that's attracted to you. Did you hear the little bird? Get to know them. It's good to know them. Listen, you have a say in how fast or slow things go between you and someone else. Okay? It's 50-50 on deciding, yes, this next step is good. This is what we both choose and want with each other. Or, I see that you want that, but this is where I'm at, okay? And then the boundary is set. Because you cannot take the step without consent and mutual respect every single time, no matter what the step is. Give me a card. Come on. Are we not going to have a card this time? Or are we just going to have the bibliomancy? Is that what it is? I don't know. Where you use the book, a book, and I don't know what it's called. But that's what I did in the beginning. I don't know who this was trying to make a ripple in your energy, but it's like... Yeah, you don't even need to worry about it. Because even if it is revealed to you, because it's not always revealed to us who has come against us. And we have to be okay with that. Sometimes you just don't get to know who it is that's sending the negativity to you, right? But you do know that you can feel it. You do know that something is being sent to you, something that is affecting you. And you have to just let it go, You have to just release it. Acknowledge that it's being sent to you. Okay? Send it back. Send it back to wherever it's come from. And if you have a question for it, ask the question. Ask the question. Because for something that has been sucking your energy dry, I'm getting, for so long and sapping you of something, right? I'm seeing, it's like there's no label to it, but there's a little light, like a digital monitor showing you like this is full and it's just going down, right? And it's like in the red because there's someone that's been taking so much from you. And I can tell you this could be, if you, again, it was brought back to fame. So if you're someone who, I don't know, either is famous or you're on your way to fame, this is always going to be a thing for you, okay? Because fans do that, whether they realize it or not, with the way that they obsess over the people they claim to admire. Is it admiration or is it obsession? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Y'all remember that show, Fanatic? On MTV, I think it was. But it was like crazy fans. If that's you, I'm sending you, praying for a hedge of protection around you, okay? There's a very thin line between obsession and many other imagined possibilities, right? Obsession is a chameleon energy. Just like addiction, just like, thank you, finally got one. Ooh, ground yourself in, earth magic. Earth magic. And it's the number one. Ooh, bearing fruit and birds of a feather again. Look. It's number 25, and this one is number 12, bearing fruit, okay? But we're going to focus on the earth magic one. The other two are just like, they're just confirming how important this is. Okay, let me put my numbers. I know y'all can't see them, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be like this the whole reading. I would like to look at you. So, frogs could be of significance also, okay? If you think about frogs, their life cycles look very, very different as they go on. So you could be somebody, you're about to change. I feel like there's some sort of glow up that's supposed to, I said supposed to happen. You might not even, don't be afraid. This is a good thing for you. A glow up means that your level of playing with the forces of attraction are just increasing, okay? It's that's all that means. Oh, yeah, and now I'm seeing like you're just being reminded that when you turn on a light outside in the middle of the night, you're going to draw the creatures to the light. Okay? All right. Being grounded in nature, the quiet, dark place where all things begin, where essence is first ignited before manifestation. This is why it's so important to breathe into figuring yourself out. If you truly want to make something happen, you have to imagine yourself how you want to be at that level. So again, the fame's being brought up. So apply this anywhere, right? If it's not fame, if it's success, if it's romance, whatever your fame is for you, right? Whatever success looks like to you, put it in there. But right, you want to look at yourself when you've reached whatever level it is that you're wanting out of life. And you need to envision yourself. Like, how would you be as a person if these things that are possible to happen to you happen to you? How would you see yourself as a person? How would you interact with the world, right? And then when you know, because here's the thing, you say you would be like this, that, or the other, and everything is there to teach you, right? So there will be things that will happen that will trigger you, and it feels like this may have already been happening. Those things are there to further align you, okay? Nobody can keep their cool all the time. We all have a limit, right? We all can be pushed past our limit to where, we just no more tolerance. No. This stops now. That's grounding in, okay? So maybe earthing is going to be really important for you because you need to push that magic into the earth, okay? Remember, we're energy. Anything you touch, you're connecting with that energy. Right now, we're all connecting with all these devices all the time. It's like sapping so much of our beautiful, magical essences into these devices. Oh, you're crazy. Thanks. Cool. Go ahead and stand in line with all the people that have called me that in my life. Go ahead. You'll be waiting a while to get your chance at the mic. Anyways, let's see, where are we at? Where essence is first ignited before manifestation. Why did I reread that? Ah, yes. So, that's why. It's like the little spark that's lit when you like light a stick of dynamite, basically, right? And you can hear the little crackle. Or like, let's do something smaller. It's a little firecracker. You just lit a firecracker. That's tiny. You might lose a finger if you don't let it go, but not as bad as a stick of dynamite, right? You've got to like toss it. Think of that little firecracker as all the things you don't want anymore, right? If you don't want to be shy, put it into the firecracker, throw it, let it explode its little heart out, right? And poof, gone, up in smoke, okay? You get to decide when these things happen. And when you're truly ready to let go of certain fears, of certain phobias, of certain restraints, of certain blockages, of certain questions, things you've been questioning, and just accept things and yourself and life as a whole as it is. Yes, that is a change in the wind, a shift in direction. I'm seeing a ship and a wind that comes in, and there was already a wind, but the wind suddenly changes direction, right? Yes, I said it. I said it about connect with whatever animal it is. Every animal has a built-in defense mechanism, right? When I was talking, because I said the octopus and all the other animals and stuff. And here it says, where'd it go? I lost it. Okay. Earth magic speaks to the that's the right word. Intrinsic relationship that you and all living things have with the consciousness of the earth, also known as Gaia. Imagine the oak tree that begins its journey as an acorn, gathering the life force energy it needs from the earth so that it can sprout up from the ground. Because you are a part of nature, you follow the same cycle of manifestation. Did you know also it's been scientifically proven that when you put your bare feet on dirt, on the earth for, 10 minutes? Ions are exchanged. You literally release negative energy and take in positive energy into your body. For those of you needing proof. Okay. follow the same cycle. Everything you are, your evolution, and the successful manifestation of your dreams begin below the surface of consciousness until an idea comes. Conviction then takes hold, and something meaningful can be planted. These are the steps, okay? But first, the idea comes to you, and it's like a whisper. It's something that starts little, okay? It is going to grow and grow and grow. So some of these things, these upheavals keep happening to show you what that is, to confirm for you what that is, to give you the confirmations you need. Yes, listen, yes, what you're claiming, yes, this is true. Okay, maybe for those of you looking for fame, maybe you keep getting gig after gig, right? And it's just like, man, like you see, it's like you're questioning now. Oh, this is the somebody throwing the ripple effect in, right? It's someone. It's like a storm's gonna come, and you guys are gonna weather the storm, right? And after the storm, like this bird had their feathers all painted, right? Or these were different feathers glued on to a different bird or some crap, right? Okay, so that's why it's going to be so important to connect in, to release all that negativity, and also to bring in the positive, because the positive it will reinforce your etheric, your energetic, your spiritual force fields, okay? God put everything here to help us, to guide us, to protect us, to teach us. This is a part of that. So connect in, okay? Bare feet, earth. For as long as you can. Can't do the 10 minutes, do 2 minutes at a time till you get 10 minutes, right? Yes, thank you. And when you're doing that, visualize. I want you to actually visualize just all of those things leaving and being just freely, like water off a duck's back, falling back into the lake, right? Let it just fall away from you into the earth, and imagine that healing energy coming up from the earth, right? Like amber waves, comforting you, soothing you, calming you, restoring you, protecting you, fortifying you, okay? The mind is a powerful tool, okay? And the more we do positively infused things, the more powerful the positive that comes back to us. Because see, if you're not doing things that are positively reinforced, like just that simple little act of grounding while imagining God taking all the bad and bringing in protection, healing, and all the good, that simple act of just doing that is literally enough. If you do it consecutively every day for, I believe it's 30 days, your brain actually will create new neural pathways. Go look it up. I read the research on this. Quite interesting work, okay? And beautiful, beautiful what they learned about the power of positive thinking. It's all inside you. It always has been. It always will be. Safe. It cannot be taken from you, okay? Be still for a moment. I said that earlier. That's the very first thing I said in the video, actually. Quiet your thoughts and imagine anchoring your energy to the sacred quality of being a part of this living earth. Do this mindfully. See what I said? That positive intentions, focus, mindfully done. Connect to this divine intelligence with the power to create the perfect form from the essence of a tiny spark of life. Indeed, this is miraculous. Let's see. This message now is to trust that the seeds you've planted in your field of dreams are in good hands. The earth is a conscious divine source of love that is doing its part on your behalf. Slow down, take in the beauty of your life now, and trust that what you are intending is being nourished and is growing. There will be plenty of time later to tend to your garden, to water it and to weed it. Great magic is germinating underground, working its way to the surface to deliver more blessings than you could imagine. Let it. Okay? Came back to shining through. Oh, my fingers, I literally, you saw it. You could literally see that something seemed to call my attention. And it's the shining through card again, and we didn't see it. Maybe I should just, there it is. It was right there close to the bearing fruit at the back. Oh, look at this. Remember how I said at the top of the deck, if I would have just flipped over, we had bearing fruit, healing the heart, and shining through. So whatever you've been working on healing within yourself, right? Whatever denser energies, that healing is coming in. And you are going to be, yes, it's like your frequency is changing, right? You are at a new frequency now, a new, I'm getting new ways of communicating or opening up to you. So whatever that means to you, okay? Under birds of a feather, we have a deep breath and quieting the mind, okay? So as you're getting to know more people and as you're getting closer to people, make sure that you're being mindful of those connections as you're making them. Pause to take deep breaths and really quiet your mind of it, you know, having its little fun imagining stuff, and give it a big old hug and just ask it to give you a minute to really root in what's actually happened. And that way you can kind of clarify where your divine guidance is coming from versus what, because the ego is now. Divine guidance is that patient, waiting energy, right? It's just, yeah, it's different modes of, it's different modes of hunting. Like, different animals in nature that have different modes of getting their sustenance, whatever it is, right? And for you, yours is, it's definitely, your healing always comes from deep internally, and it echoes out in such a way that I feel like things happen pretty big, pretty fast for you when they do happen, okay? And it's almost like that's what makes you pull back. Stop pulling back on the reins. Let it keep happening. If you're overwhelmed because instead of just getting a job opportunity, you've been getting like 4 or 5, don't be overwhelmed with that. Let it happen. Let the 4 or 5 opportunities come in and be like, oh yeah, what else you got? You know, like show me. You can do better than that. Let's see what else there is. And continue to look at them and make decisions between them, right? Process of elimination, yes, as you review through the details of the offers. And it's like more are going to keep coming in, okay? What is meant for you will never pass you by. If it's heavy, it ain't ready. If it's right, if it's light, it's right. That's what Carissa says. She's another YouTuber here, Flavored Vivid. And it makes sense. If something really feels heavy, if it feels dense, if you keep questioning so much, it is not time to move on that. That's time to pause and reflect and let it be shown to you. Okay? Because when it truly has already been shown to you the true path, it's going to feel light. It is going to feel right. Okay? And it's going to be very easy for you to step forward and make the decisions and take the actions. because it is the right step. It's like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's just taking the step in the right direction and feeling confident knowing that you are. I don't know. Maybe you needed a map and now you have a map. Maybe you needed a sign and now there's been a sign. Like maybe, I don't know, whatever. Imagine it however you want. Okay. I can give you 1,000 different forms of this happening. It could be a street sign. There's your sign. Go this way, right? It could be a digital map. It could be a paper map. It could be a napkin map, you know? Again, all of these things are symbolic. Everything that comes internally to you is for you specifically. Identify those and you will identify everything. Sometimes you have to let yourself just sit with it. And non-action is an action, okay? And sometimes it's the necessary action. All right, guys. That's all I have for you this time. Be your natural, beautiful, unique self, right? Because no one else is like you. No one else is like me, right? And that's cool. Let everybody be who they really are. Let them feel comfortable and safe being who they are. It's the only way that we're really going to ever be able to learn and figure out how to do this peacefully with everybody. And that's a lot of us, okay? All right, guys. That's all I have for you today. If this resonated, give me a thumbs up. If you're new and you like the way that I read, and this resonated for you, then go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see when I upload a new video. If you stayed this long through the video, thank you. This was quite a long video. I did not intend to read a full hour, but there you have it. Yeah. Again, the numbers, remember the numbers, whatever stood out to you. Shaggy trees like willows, wisterias, whatever this one is, right? There's something about shaggy looking trees. Those bog and swamp trees, I don't know what they're called, but they have this moss stuff that hangs from them. Those could be significant, okay? Birds, very significant, okay? Pink and green. I'm getting pink and green. Pink and green. Maybe you're looking for a new color combination. I don't know. I'm getting pink and green, possibly purple and blue. Maybe all four for some of you. Depends what your project is, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and frogs. Birds and frogs. Birds and frogs definitely stood out, okay? All right, guys. That's all I have for you. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.